What does the next Star Wars trilogy look like? What era of the Star Wars universe should it be? What should the story be? What should the characters be? These are all things that I've been thinking about and have been thinking what I really want out of a new trilogy, and what characters that it would revolve around. And I think Disney needs to make the decision to stop making TV shows. I really think that TV shows are diluting, just like Liam Neeson said, Star Wars. And I think we need Star Wars to be on the big screen. The show like The Mandalorian is a perfect example of what a Star Wars TV show can do to succeed. But everything else that we have seen has just been watered down movies. Like they have a movie script and then they cut it into 6 episodes or however many and then have to fill in the gaps. And I think that is just a horrible way to go about making a story, especially a story that you want to make impactful. So I really was thinking about what era of Star Wars that I want it to be in. And I honestly don't really care. It could be in the future. It could be in the past. I just think we need to escape from the era that we've seen so much, because obviously Disney can't handle it correctly and without ruining characters. So I just need it to be apart from everything we've seen so far. But for years I've been thinking about this storyline from Star Wars The Old Republic. I remember thinking when I was watching this specific cinematic that it made me feel more emotion in 4 minutes than the entire sequel trilogy. I'm sure you can tell which one I'm talking about. It's the one with the twin brothers, Thexon and Arcan. That storyline with you have one brother and another brother who are force sensitive being trained as Jedi, and basically they're soldiers. And well, basically Arcan ends up dabbling into the dark side and turns on his father, which his other brother, Thexon, comes in and intervenes, and then Arcan strikes him down and he dies. I don't think that this has to be a shot-for-shot remake of this storyline. I think using it as inspiration, like having 2 brothers who are both being trained together as Jedi, one departs and the other stays in the light side, and that could be an amazing story. And it doesn't have to be he turns and then kills his brother immediately. It could be a dynamic throughout the 3 movies where they are conflicted because they're brothers, but one is dark side, one is light side, and eventually that all has to come to an end. So yeah, I don't want a remake of this. I don't even want them to have the same names, but just a movie that revolves around a family and a family splitting apart. And who knows, maybe they can come back together in the very end.